Hello everybody, welcome back to a good old lightning storm. I don't know what's going on here. The Temple of Lightning's gone crazy, and we gotta deal with more lightning, because yes. But anyway, Cyback. We got Director Schneider, he's that's not him. It'd been funny if that was him.
You're Aster.
No, I'm not, I'm Emil.
You're alive.
Oh jeez, oh boy.
See, I told you not to get all buddy-buddy with that half-elf.
Who are you? And who the hell is Aster?
You're Aster. They said you died while looking for that summon spirit, Ratatosk.
Hold on, did you say Ratatosk? You're researching Ratatosk here?
Whoa.
Huh? Are you a friend of Aster's?
His name is Emil. He's not Aster.
Settle down, everyone. I am Regal Bryant. Director Schneider instructed us to wait for him here.
Duke Bryant? My apologies. The director is currently out in the field.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, right, of course. Please come inside. The director's room is on the second floor. It's the last room back.
Thank you.
I wonder who this Aster guy is and if he really looks like Emil.
I like how they still have the giant dinosaur in the middle of the room.
Who knows? It sounds like they're still holding on to that same old half-elf bigotry. I can't say I like that.
It is difficult for people to change. Prejudice against half-elves has been around for over 4,000 years.
Oh. So as long as Kratos has been alive, that's good to know.
It'll be a while before it starts to fade.
I guess you're right, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if they were still locking half-elves up in the basement and forcing them to do research.
They actually did something like that?
Perhaps we should stop by the basement and check.
You mean, go where half-elves might be?
I don't believe it, you too? You're friends with Rain and Genus, aren't you?
Yes, you're right. Feeling afraid like this, it isn't fair to Rain or Genus. I'm sorry.
Well then, shall we?
Let's go. Welcome to the Imperial Research Academy. Feel free to tour the academy at your leisure. Well, let's do just that. Let's see if this place is just as we remembered it being. Yep, this is still a dining hall. I'm an employee of the Sunrise Cafeteria Grocery Store. Sunrise Cafeteria Grocery Store. Okay, yeah, sure. Also, I saw egg. I saw egg. Ah, pineapple, lemon, apple, banana, milk. Oh, pear, peach, grape, strawberry, pineapple. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Just give me... Dude, they shaped that peach in the most intentional of ways they could have possibly done that. Some cultures believe it's sacred. Both the fruit and the leaves are treasured. Yeah, and some people really love the shape of peaches too. Honestly, I know some peaches can be like that, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever legitimately seen a peach shaped like that out in the wild. So it's kind of nuts to me. Like, why? Like, why is this the man? They still have the fish! They still have the fish! They didn't get rid of that! I kind of wonder how much of this is just reused assets from Symphonia. He distracted me. But anyway, well done, you found me. I am the mysterious gourmet, the Wonder Chef. I shall give you this as proof. Use it well. Obtain the recipe for a burrito. Martin obtained the title Apprentice Cook. Now then, farewell. Away. Anyway, as I was saying, before the Wonder Chef decided to show up, I wonder how much of this stuff is just reused assets from Symphonia 1, but like maybe, I don't know, up-resed to be higher quality. Kind of wonder about it a little bit, just a little bit. But I swear, I know that first room. I don't know if it was the first room in Symphonia 1, but I know there was a room that had a giant fish in it. Also, isn't this hallway supposed to be 2 halls deep, not 1? I almost feel like I need to go back and compare just to be like, yep, this is how it was. In all honesty, I could literally just open up Symphonia right this second. I could do that. I could literally open up Symphonia right this second and just compare and contrast and like, hey, this is what this looks like. That's what this looks like. I'm actually doing it right now as we're doing this because I'm kind of curious about it, you know? Anyway, while back's underground lab was a half-elf, researchers were locked away and forced to work. Cool beans.
This is where half-elves were forced to do research. They were locked up here their entire lives.
I'm so deafened right now because, oh gosh. Anyway, oh, there we go. That's better. All right, I can actually hear now. I didn't know it was a freaking cutscene gonna be here. That caught me off guard. But also loading up Symphonia blasted my freaking ears up, so that was cool.
Imprisoned in here? That's horrible. Can you imagine?
Emil, are you all right?
Where am I?
What is it? You look like you just woke up from a dream.
Marta! You're not hurt, are you? What happened to those mean knights?
Are you okay?
Huh?
Come on, wake up already. The Temple of Lightning was off limits, so we came to the Cybac Imperial Research Academy, remember?
Have they not learned anything about how Ratatosk Emil and regular Emil are just, what's the word? They have their own separate... No, they don't have their own separate memories. But, like, have they not put it together that whenever he's in that mode and then he comes out of it, he doesn't remember anything? Whereas the, like, Ratatosk mode Emil is like, oh, I remember everything that has happened. I don't know. Feels weird that us as the player can notice this really easily, but it seems like they don't understand it.
We did?
Perhaps you're just tired.
Bro.
Why don't you get some rest at the inn? I'll send a messenger as soon as the director returns.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Sure, thanks.
We go left the party. Formation's changed. You know, left the party. I didn't realize we were supposed to go here. I thought this was actually supposed to be, yeah, I don't even know at this point. That's cool.
Emil, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a second.
I wonder if you have a fever. Anyway, let's get you back to the inn for some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry to worry you.
Are you though? Are you though, Emil? Alright, so is this still a thing? Oh, they got rid of that? That's so lame. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Let's see if we can do this. Where is that? There. There's this. I'll put that up in a minute. But I'm gonna go to the front of the building. We're gonna compare this. Just for the fun of it, we're gonna compare this real quick. All right. So now we're at the front of that, and I want to do this, and we're gonna shrink this down. We're gonna shrink that down right over there, and okay. So I'm just gonna run over here really quick. We're gonna have a direct comparison of how everything looks. I'm really curious about this now. Okay, so there's no receptionist here. The dinosaur is basically the same. And then we'll go in here. Well, Symphonia 1 definitely loads a lot faster, that's for sure. So let's see. First one. Kratos definitely moves faster. Wait! This is not the fish room! That's not the fish room! Okay, alright. Interesting. I swear, I think they shrunk this hallway down. I swear it's supposed to be 2. Yep, that's just another room. Nothing up there. Wait, how many did I already go through? that's 1, 2, 3. I gotta account for Kratos moving faster here, so that's kind of a tricky thing here. Third room. Yeah, just another... Alright. It's interesting. Okay, moment of truth. Is this what I think it is? Dude, that's so weird! That's so weird! It just keeps going. There's like more rooms here. This is the... Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Don't tell me. They just cut out the first room and then added this room? Well, yeah, there's the fish, but... And there's the other fish right here, too. Oh, okay, so this thing's the same, too, but, yeah. But they added this this fourth vial here. This was not here before. Okay, interesting. And then comparing this... I don't know why I'm doing this with sidebacks specifically. It's like I could have done this with so many other places, but it's like, oh no, I'm gonna do this in sideback because why not? So this room is definitely a bit different. Yep, okay. Alright, interesting. And then I'm assuming these rooms are supposed to be equivalent. Well, there's another fish. So there was 2 fish rooms. Alright. Neat, I guess. And then now it's supposed to go down here, right? I think they changed the upstairs too. Okay, so there's still boxes in both of these. Alright, okay. This thing's leaking out air now where it wasn't doing that before. And this thing's got like some kind of air pressure in here too. It looks neat, I guess. Everything in this room looks pretty much identical, except obviously you can go in here, whereas in this one you cannot. So yeah, that's a thing. And we'll just get over there. Get back to the central room. We're gonna compare the cafeteria next. And then I swear I think the... Okay, cafeteria. It looks pretty... You know what's weird? That painting on the wall actually looks lower quality in Dawn of the New World. This painting right here, that looks lower quality than the one in Symphonia. That is so weird. That is really, really weird. Okay, and then as for this side of the room... That's... The apples, the cake, the table right on the right here. I'm just looking at both of these. They look exactly the same. Like, they didn't change anything with this cafeteria other than, like, okay, they added... So this person's right here, but in Dawn of the New World, she's right there. And then I think they moved back... No, I think this person's about in the same place. Probably not too different. Okay, so that's interesting. I gotta be ready to shut this off, because I think a cutscene's gonna start up when I walk into Director Schneider's room. So the upstairs looks pretty similar. Let me go in Symphonia first. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be... It's supposed to be more rooms. It's supposed to be more rooms, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually just his office in this one. It is. They just... What? That's so weird. Okay, now for my own curiosity. Does this office actually exist in any of these 3 rooms? Nope. I don't think it does. Nope. And... No. And then there's no door over here, so this is just literally where the hallway ends. Nothing else. That's so weird. Alright, well that answers that question. That's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna take that down since we don't need to see that anymore, but that's an interesting comparison of Cyback. Also gotta close Symphonia because there's not really much of a reason for me to have that open anymore. So, this is Director Schneider's office. Am I not supposed to be here? I thought I was supposed to wait in his office for some reason. Well, now this has got me wondering. I thought this is actually where I was supposed to go next. But I was thinking like, oh man, maybe I should walk in here with Symphonia 1 first. The prisoner's dilemma is what's been trying to figure out for the past 3 years. Well, Regal and Sheena did leave the party, right? So maybe I need to find... Yeah.
You look just like him.
He's so obsessed.
Huh?
They've been saying you look like someone named Aster.
I do?
I mean, did you forget about Richter already?
You're a dead ringer. You could be his twin. But I heard Aster was killed by Richter, so...
Ah.
Richter?
Oh, you've heard of Richter? He used to be a researcher here. A half-elf.
A half-elf. I did notice he's able to use magic.
Was this Richter a tall man with red hair?
Yes, a redhead. He went off to investigate a summon spirit named Ratatosk and ended up killing Aster. They were best friends, too. What a sick bastard. Damn those half-elves.
That's a lie! Richter would never do something like that!
Emil, wait! Please, try to calm down.
I must have reminded Richter of Aster.
Emil.
That's why he was so nice to me. If Richter really did kill Aster, it doesn't make sense why he'd be nice to someone who looks just like him.
Yeah, if you trust Richter, then I do too. Now let's go get some rest at the inn, okay?
Marta, not you two. You can't have blind faith in Richter here.
Okay.
Marta obtained the title Trusting Girl. Oh no, I gotta look for the titles again. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, Marta title Symphonia. There we go. So what was it? It was Trusting Girl? Okay, so Trusting Girl is +2 physical attack, +2 defense. I'm sorry, no. +2 physical attack, +2 dexterity. I don't know why I said defense. Whereas former Vanguard is A attack, physical defense, A defense. Okay, so that makes her tankier. Whereas Trusting Girl will give her more accessibility to using arts. Yeesh. Kind of feel like... Wait, when the heck did I... When did I get Apprentice Cook? That's literally a better version of what I'm using. I'm not using it. I don't know when I got that. How many recipes do I have? Let me slap... How much does she need dexterity right now? Not particularly. I mean, ability plus add combo 2 would probably be nice to have, but probably not the most important thing for her to have. I think having a little extra defense would be good. But anyway, Aster, how you doing?
Marta, do you really think this Aster person was killed by Richter?
Hey, have you heard this story? Long ago, a little boy and girl lived deep in the forest.
A little boy and girl.
One day, while out on a stroll, they came upon a house made entirely of gels. They were hungry, so they started to eat it, when suddenly this old woman...
Why do I look so much like this Aster? Maybe he's a distant relative or something.
It appears you were unable to alter his troubled mood. By the way, I'm rather curious about the end of your story.
Does it really matter? They all lived happily ever after, the end.
Lame. Didn't want to say anything else and just skipped right to the end. Oh well. Did I just get my 5th recipe just a little bit ago? I'm kind of wondering about that. Purple ribbon. Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I just got it. Okay, so it's not like I've had that. When did I? I don't remember ever it saying that I got that, unless I just completely blanked out in that moment. I have no idea anymore. Wait, did I ever look at you? You also sell the gold sword, so it would have also trivialized even needing to do anything. And this is an upgrade over what she's currently using too, so that's a thing. Alright, I mean, I don't see why not. Just buy yourself some upgrades. Lure 1. What does Lure 1 do? Is that what I think that does? Makes enemies target me, maybe? That might be worth having, because, I mean, magical ailments kind of suck. Well, honestly, all ailments suck. And I think Ribbon is tied to... I think she has an art defense or art attack boost, something like that, with her Ribbon. So maybe I want to change that? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We need to take a close look at that. Stealth 1. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Alright, we still got a good amount of money, too, so that's not too bad. Alright, just winning. Wait. When did I get this? I would argue that's worth having too. I don't even know when I got that. It's so weird. Okay, so you got that. You got resist sealed arts, resist wind. Resist sick. Yeah, don't be sick. Just don't do it. Okay, I'd say... What about Spirit Mark? Might not be the worst thing in the world to have something like that on her. Alright, I mean, healers could always use a little extra TP. Get 2 TP back periodically. I mean, you know, it's extra TP. Can't go wrong with it. Okay, straight up increase. No fireball and fire element anymore, though. I didn't even realize that came with an A attack increase, so that's kind of nice. Oh, but you lose speed cast, though. Yeah, I guess I stopped using... Oh, it was A defense. I guess I did stop using that. Happiness and speed cast sound kind of nice. Alright, you know what? Let's go with that. I think we'll be fine. That has an A attack increase. That was what I was probably thinking of then. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's give her stealth so she doesn't get targeted as much. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Did I ever talk to you? I don't know if I did. Excuse me. Alright, I don't know if I did or not, but anyway, let's get back to the end. That's where we're supposed to go, I'm pretty sure. Just right into it. No delays, no hesitation. Oh no, it's Richter. He's gonna... What is that painting on the right side of the screen? Is that like... That looks like real life. Almost. Maybe it is real life.
That same dream again.
They just put random pictures of real life locations in these places. That'd be crazy.
Why would Richter try to kill me?
Are you awake?
No.
Tenebrae, yeah, I had a really weird dream.
A dream?
Yeah.
You're not supposed
a
to dream.
Where I'm killed by Richter. Hey, where's Marta?
She received word from Regal and left. Shall we follow?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's a great idea. I think we need to do something different. Like, oh, I don't know, saving the game. Once you've saved the game, you can do whatever you feel like doing. Bye-bye, light and darkness. Hello, dark premonition. Dark premonition do be an ominous name for a chapter, that's for sure. Where are we going? What if I try to leave town? Can't leave right now. Well, I get it, you know, I get it. Hi, everybody.
Emil isn't Emil?
Whoa.
At the very least, that's what Rain believes. She said as much in the letter she wrote me. I've been observing him for a while, and I believe his Ratatosk mode cannot be fully explained by possession alone.
I think Regal may be right. We once witnessed one of our friends being possessed. When Emil's in Ratatosk mode, he's being possessed by Ratatosk's power, right?
Who was the friend that got... Oh. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. We're talking about the end of Symphonia where somebody got possessed by Mythos. And they're not saying who because literally anybody could have been possessed by Mythos. Except for Lloyd and Kratos? I think those are the only two that couldn't get possessed. Everyone else I think was fair game for the possession thing to happen. But, I mean, most typically it's usually Colette, because if you get Kratos in the end of Symphonia, Colette gets possessed. If you befriend Colette, Colette gets possessed. So really there's two outcomes where Colette gets possessed. And generally speaking, I think a lot of people are gonna end up picking, when they play Symphonia 1, I think a lot of people end up picking Colette or Kratos for the Flanor conversation. Mostly because, well, one, I think in the original GameCube version, Kratos was guaranteed to show up. Whereas, I think in the PS2 release, I think I heard that he wasn't guaranteed to show up, but he still had like a high friendship level with you, so he was likely to show up. And then Colette, naturally just having a high friendship level, is gonna be very likely to show up anyway too. So that's yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
But it sure lasts a long time for a mere possession, and he recalls those periods as part of his own memories.
But recently, it seems like he doesn't remember what happens while he's in Ratatosk mode.
I thought he's never remembered it. I thought it was just the Ratatosk mode that remembered what happened.
In our experience, the possessed party is aware they are being possessed. However, here, Emil perceives the possession as a part of him, and recently he has no memory of the incidents. This is just as Rain predicted.
What exactly did she say?
Rain's hypothesis is that the real Emil is suffering from a form of amnesia. She theorizes that the Emil we know is an invention of his mind, created to fill in the holes of his missing memories.
I don't see how that's possible. His aunt and uncle recognized him as their nephew.
That puzzles me as well. But Rain believes that his real self lies dormant along with his memories. She suspects that perhaps his pact with Ratatosk stimulated his mind, unlocking this inactive portion. Otherwise, I see no reason why his personality would dramatically transform simply from borrowing Ratatosk's power.
I like how he just walks in the middle of this conversation and nobody cares.
Emil! In other words, the person I am now is a fake?
You heard us.
Regal!
Bro, you were literally talking as he walked into the conversation. I mean, pay attention.
That's not exactly right. You're Emil as well. But your personality was created as a way to face society after you lost your memory.
Then what am I?
This is nothing more than my own hypothesis. Rain might disagree with this, but perhaps this person named Aster is actually you.
I'm Emil! Aster is supposed to be dead! Could this be why I remember getting killed by Richter? Because I'm actually Aster?
They told us Director Schneider's back in the city. Let's go to the Research Academy and hear what he has to say.
But, Marta...
We can't just leave you like this.
Marta's right. And there's something else you should know. Regal's reason for saying all that wasn't so he could call you a fake. He brought it up because he's worried that you'll disappear entirely. The you are now is important to us. To me, Regal, Rain, to all of us.
Thank you.
I am sorry for bringing all of this up.
Please don't apologize. I want to know what's going on inside me more than anyone. Let's go to the Research Academy.
Marta joined the party, Rico joined the party, Sheena joined the party. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, get back in here. And it is time to go see Director Schneider. Alright, let's get this thing going. No more trying to compare and contrast the Cybeck research facility. It's just kind of... it was a little bit of a... Wait, this ain't even a dinosaur. This is a dragon. Don't know why I always saw this thing as a dinosaur, but oh well. But yeah, it looked like that in Symphonia as well. We already acknowledged that they looked identical, so I'm pretty sure the Symphonia one was a dragon too, and I just said dinosaur for the longest time. Hi, Schneider.
Terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. Now, you wish to enter the Temple of Lightning?
Yes, and there's something else we'd like to ask you.
What can you tell us about the person named Aster? And Richter as well?
Aha! I knew you and Aster were related the moment I saw you. So, are you his brother?
No, you see,
Quite an interesting tale indeed. You may very well be Aster. You certainly look enough like him. Did you meet your relatives in Lewin when you were young?
No, I met them for the first time after Palmacosta was attacked.
Then it's certainly possible that Aster took on your name and identity somewhere along the line.
But isn't Emil too young to have been a researcher here?
Aster began conducting research at our facilities when he was 9 years old.
That'd be a young genius.
He was brilliant. It was hard to believe he wasn't a half-elf. If he were still alive, he'd be 18. Emil, how old are you?
I'm 16, but if I really did lose my memory...
Right. You wouldn't know how old you actually are.
What did Aster research when he was here?
He was originally studying summon spirits. I believe you may have met him in Meltokio's Elemental Research Laboratory.
I knew I recognized Emil from somewhere!
While studying the relevance of summoned spirits and the environment, he theorized monsters regulate the world's mana levels. To prove this, he set out to perform a field test with a summoned spirit called Ratatosk. That was roughly 2 years ago.
And Richter went along too?
Correct. Richter was a half-elf who worked here. He and Aster got along quite well, even collaborating in their research. The two left town to conduct the test together.
So what happened?
I don't know the details. Richter told us that Aster had died, and he subsequently left the research academy.
is there any way to find out whether Emil and Aster are the same person?
A researcher named Relina is currently at the Temple of Lightning. She started working here at the same time as Aster. She and Aster were close friends. She also knows quite a bit about Ratatosk. I'll give you a letter of passage to go inside the temple. Go and see her.
Are you sure? It seems like you've been really strict about who you'll let inside.
Lately, we've had an unusual number of lightning storms around here, and it seems the temple might be the source of it. What's more, the dimensional boundary in part of the temple has become warped.
Dimensional boundary?
In other words, how should I put this? This world and another world are starting to mix. The detailed explanation is far too
Another
complicated, so that will have to do for now.
Darius Garlot? No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, it's not safe, so please be careful while you're in there.
Imagine Darius Carlon just comes back from outer space and be like, alright, we merge it now, let's go. Obtain letter of passage.
Right. Let's head to the temple.
Okay.
Oh man. But yeah, time to head to the temple. Temple of Lightning, let's go. We're gonna go see Marta's kindness.
I hope those guards don't give us any more trouble.
We've got an official okay from the director. We'll be fine.
I guess. But what if they attack us? And I lose my memory again?
Emil, give me your hand.
Huh? Oh, okay. Hey! Ouch!
It hurts, right? That's proof you're here right now.
Yeah.
Does my hand feel warm?
Yes.
That means I'm here too, right beside you. So stop looking like you could disappear at any moment.
Thanks.
Indeed, you're welcome. Okay, any more skits? Skit. 3, 2, 1. No, nothing. It refused to show itself. Okay, well, I guess let's just get our butts out here, I suppose, right? And then it's really back to the Temple of Lightning, which, I'm gonna stop today. I think we'll call it an episode. So I'm hoping I don't forget that I need to go to the Temple of Lightning next episode. So we'll see how that goes. I do have a bad habit of doing that at times. But anyway, everyone, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Let me know what you thought about the Cyback comparison. I thought that was a bit interesting that really they majorly shrunk that down. One hallway. Whereas Symphonia 1 had 2 hallways on the bottom floor and 1 hallway on the top floor. So there was 3 hallways. Each of them with 3 rooms. And they reduced it down to 1 with 3 rooms. So, yeah, 3 rooms compared to 9 rooms. And then they replaced the 1 floor with literally Director Schneider's research room. Or his office. Yeah, that's the right word. His office. And, well, the cafeteria stayed the same. The main room stayed the same. The dungeon stayed the same. I don't know. I just think that was an interesting comparison, though. I like to deal with some other areas, too. But I felt like Cyback was a little easier to compare because I felt in my mind I remember there being a difference. I'm like, okay, wait. They definitely did something here. And that's why I wanted to do that. Whereas, like, other places like Meltokio, Asalia, if there was any changes, they're not as obvious and pronounced as it was in this game. Or Cyback, I should say. Not this game. What the heck am I talking about? I just said, didn't I? Why am I saying it again? But anyway. Cyback's weird. Cyback's a little bit weird. But anyway, everyone. I'll see you next episode. Have a good rest of your day. See you next time. Bye. Hello, everyone. You've reached the end of this video. But before we go for the day, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the tier 4 and above channel members. Phoenix Edgeworth, AcronX2, and Jello Cat. Thank you all for being awesome and supporting the channel. If you too would like to get a shout out at the end of each video and live stream, shout outs are available to all tier 4, 5, and 6 channel members. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye!